Good morning, everyone. Habari Gani, which is what's the news? And the news is today is day 5 of Kwanzaa. So happy Kwanzaa, and let's get on with it. So today's day 5, and today's principle is Nia, which is purpose, right? And I like to think of purpose as being, when it comes to this, when it comes to Kwanzaa, when it comes to our community, when it comes to our people, I like to think of purpose as really trying to make sure that we restore our community to its greatness, or its potential greatness. And I think that really starts with understanding your history and doing the research, because I think if you know your history, then you understand that you come from greatness. And if you know that you come from greatness, then you recognize that there's nothing to stop you, especially once you realize, like, yo, not only did my ancestors back on the continent, did they have this like amazing historical presence that everybody was going there to take. They also had to be strong as hell to survive what they survived for me to be here today. So once you put all that together and really start to delve into some of those stories in the past, you recognize that that DNA is still here, live and kicking up inside of you. And so then what's holding you back from being great? Today, especially in this age of trying to get rid of our history, trying to whitewash our history, watering down our history, when places like Texas have statements like slavery wasn't that bad, it actually was beneficial for Black people, we have to do better ourselves and dig and know the history, teach the history to the next person, to our children, and understand that that means nothing can stop us, and sky's the limit. If you understand that back when they were calling us savages and calling ancient Africans savages, and that they had no, they couldn't learn, they were so uneducated. We had universities. We had the first universities. I'm talking about Timbuktu. We had those already. And so there was also one called, I want to say University of Jeanne. I have to ask my cousin. My cousin's like a savant. He knows all this stuff like just off the top of his head. But we've always had the capability and the potential to be great, and we've actually realized it in the past. You have to do the job of learning your history. And listen, even if you like, I know my history, like I feel like I know my history, but there's always something else that I did not know. So it's a continual job of learning until you can take it, own it, and let it push you to your own greatness, right? And let it push others to their own greatness. And don't just take it and learn it and own it, but then teach the next one, teach your children, teach anyone you can. It's important. Make our communities great again. So now, what about you? How do you exhibit this principle in your life? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. Happy Kwanzaa, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 6.